Allow me to present tech media for teaching and learning. So, the first program I want to look at is Google Classroom. It is a free web based learning management system. It's designed by Google to help educators create, distribute, and assess assignments in a paperless way. It integrates seamless with Google Workspace like Google Docs, Drive, Gmail, Google Meets, enabling teachers to streamline communication and collaboration with students.
Next, we're looking at Reflex Math. It's an adaptive online program helped to design students to improve their math fluency. It uses games and activities until they achieve perfection with answering math facts quickly and correctly without hesitation. It tracks progress and provides teachers with data as well as adjusts to each student's performance, offering practice to targeted areas of need. Last, I'm looking at virtual reality. It creates an immersive computer generated environment where users can interact with 3D simulations. You can use it by doing a headset or specialized equipment, but it fully immerses you in the virtual world, creating similar to real life scenarios. It enables online learning and allows you to really reach places that otherwise would be unreachable. So, looking at the pedagogical differences in each of these programs. So, first, Google Classroom encourages collaboration, peer interaction, and student centered learning. It aligns with Vygotsky's social learning theory and constructivist approaches, where knowledge is constructed through interactions with others and the environment. Centralized platform for organized class materials, assignments, and announcements. It also has built in tools for real time collaboration, as well as seamlessly integrates with other Google Workspace tools and third party educational apps. The instructional benefits of it are that it streamlines workflow, supports collaboration, it's accessible and flexible, and different tasks can really be assigned based on the student's needs. Next is looking at reflex math. Reflex math is grounded in the behaviorist. Next is looking at reflex math. Reflex math is grounded in the behaviorist principles like repetition, practice, immediate feedback to reinforce math fluency. It incorporates mastery learning where students practice until they demonstrate the automaticity in math facts. Reflex math adjusts. It is adaptive to learning. There's a gamification piece, progress is tracking. The instructional benefits are that it helps students achieve automaticity in basic math facts, freeing up cognitive resources for more complex problem solving. It is personalized in the learning process and really focuses on the engagement and motivation for students. Lastly, looking at virtual reality. Virtual reality supports experiential learning, as we've seen in Cold, where learners gain knowledge through immersive experiences. It also reflects constructivist ideas by enabling learners to explore, interact, and build through a virtual world. Um, Tech affordances, you've got immersive simulations, embodiment and presence. You feel physical in a virtual environment and allows you to have real time interaction. The instructional benefits are it provides a unique learning experience that would otherwise be impossible, um, allows students to be in an authentic real world context, and allows for consistent and fosters collaboration and communication between peers in an engaging format. Now, having compared the pedagogical differences between Google Classroom, e-learning Reflex, and virtual reality, let's take a look at the sections framework. Developed by Tony Bates, this is a model that has been designed to help educators and decision makers evaluate and select appropriate media and technology for teaching and learning. The acronym section stands for, starting with S, is students. When evaluating the media that you're going to give your students, you need to consider the characteristics of your students, including their prior knowledge and learning references and technological proficiency. E stands E stands for ease of use. When looking and selecting media, you need to evaluate the ease in which students and educators can use the technology. The tool shouldn't be or require extensive training, but should be intuitive. C stands for cost. It's important to assess the C stands for cost. It's important to assess the financial impact, including the cost of purchasing, maintaining, and training for the technology. T stands for teaching and learning. Consider how well the technology supports the goals in the classroom and if it aligns with your pedagogical approach. I stands for interactivity. I stands for interactivity. When choosing a media, you need to examine the level of interactivity that the tool offers. Can it support interactions between students, between teachers and students, or between students and the content? O stands for organizational issues. When selecting your media, you need to determine whether the institution has the infrastructure support and policies to implement and sustain the technology effectively. Gus! Next, when choosing a media for your students, you need to consider the ability to network. You need to be able to investigate whether or not the technology allows collaboration and for knowledge to be shared between users. And finally, and most importantly, is security and privacy. You need to consider data security, privacy policies, and compliance with state and federal regulations, especially if student information is involved. Now, taking the sections framework and applying it to a learning management system. I myself am part of a charter school, and we use this platform to facilitate a lot of teacher to student collaboration as well as student to student collaboration. And looking at it starting with S, Google Classroom is user friendly and well suited to a diverse group of students. E, E, ease of use. Google Classroom is simple to navigate for both students and teachers with an intuitive interface. And a lot of students and teachers are already using Google Workspace, so the learning curve is minimal. Next is cost. Google Classroom is free for schools using Google Workspace for Education. This is a significant advantage for myself being a part of a smaller charter school without a dedicated budget for expensive software. Next is the T for teaching and learning. This platform supports multiple pedagogical approaches, including blended learning, project based learning, and differentiated instruction. It also offers a variety of content types, which can support various learning goals. I for interactivity. Google Classroom can provide real-time collaboration on Google Docs, shared assignments, and the ability to give instant feedback via comments. Now, for organizational issues, most schools already have the infrastructure in place to support it, and administrators can easily manage user accounts, and the platform integrates well into the existing infrastructure. Networking is a benefit of Google Classroom because it allows for collaboration between teachers and students, peer to peer communication through shared projects, as well as allowing teachers
to collaborate on lessons across classrooms. Lastly, and most importantly, security and privacy. Google Workspace for Education meets FERPA compliance, ensuring that student data is protected. It also offers controls for administrators to manage access, ensuring privacy and security. Google Classroom, Reflex, and virtual reality each offer unique strengths grounded in different learning theories and instructional approaches. Google Classroom fosters collaboration and efficient classroom management through a constructivist and social learning lens. Reflex focuses on behaviorist principles. Virtual learning offers immersive experiential learning experiences. And using the sections framework, it can offer a comprehensive way to select any one of these as a potential educational technology you could bring into your classroom. I hope you can take away and maybe try using one of these in your classroom. Thank you.